So pricing in the Philippines that will shock you. I've done a previous video on this, but I've thought of some more that are going to be definitely not familiar for someone that's never been here, that lives in a Western country paying regular Western prices. Right off the top, sometimes people come here and they want a maid or a cook or all of the above, or live-in help, or you're an elderly person and you need somebody to help you with your day-to-day. I know many girls that do this job. When I was single, I met a lot of girls in the BGC area and stuff that did this job, and they were all making from 5,000 pesos, which is roughly $90, to 10,000 pesos is the one that I know that made the most, that had been with the family that she worked for a very long time and worked her way up to that price. So that's, what, $90 to $180. Obviously this is for live-in, so you give them a place to live and provide food, and you also contribute to their retirement type account. I think a small amount of money by Western metrics, but that is absolutely baffling. Like in America, you would pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month for that exact service from someone that probably wouldn't even do as good of a job. So if you're someone that's, thinking about going into a retirement home for $3,500 a month, or, you're in the last 5-10 years of your life, or whatever the case may be, that's always something to consider. If you're a younger person and you want a cook or a live-in helper, or whatever you want to call it, to get that for maybe, a fair price is 8,000 or 10,000 in 2024. If you want to be generous, it's basically unheard of. You'd need to be legitimately wealthy in America for that to happen. You could not have a live-in helper. And a lot of these apartments, like ones that I saw in BGC, like at Uptown Park Suites, for instance, they'll have like a really big 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom with a small little maid's quarters as well, or Tryon Towers had one. I mean, many of these buildings have those. So that's an option that I've never taken advantage of, and I'm pretty sure my girlfriend wouldn't be into that idea, since it's usually going to be a female doing that. But if you're a single guy, or you're an older guy, or you just want that, to be able to get that at that price point is basically insane. Now, another thing would be travel. In America, I remember we used to go on, I think it was Southwest, back when that was the cheapest, before Spirit was the cheapest. And, to fly from Los Angeles to Las Vegas for $99, we thought we were really winning. That's like a 39-minute flight. And, it's one state over, but that was considered a major W, to fly to another state and to go to Vegas or go back from Vegas for $100, which is no longer possible today, probably on Spirit, even maybe less, but sometimes there's long delays with that. But I remember flying to Cebu for 1,000 pesos, or $18, which is about an hour flight. And I've flown to and from Boracay on many occasions when booked a couple of days before for 1.5 or $27, or sometimes $36, 2,000 pesos, to go to the #1 island in Asia. So in America, that would basically just wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? There's no chance that you could move around a country to exotic locations for $18 or $27 or $36. I'm talking obviously in Western money. This video is probably going to be of interest to a lot of foreigners that are about to come here, or just moved here, or whatever. And then on top of that, like getting a hotel room at a place like, say, a Boracay, for instance, which is like, a white sand beach, exotic island, essentially. To get a hotel in the West, a Motel 6, which is a popular, low-end motel, not even a hotel, nowhere near a beach, you would pay $70, even in a bad area. In Boracay, there's a place called La Carmela, which is actually on the beach, right on the brink of Station 2, turning into Station 3. It's not the fanciest place. It's not super nice, but it's not bad at all. It's clean, and it's got a swimming pool right on the ocean. It's got a little buffet attached to it. And I think my girl told me that it's owned by a Filipino celebrity that doesn't really need the money, so they're doing it as sort of a service for Filipinos that want to go there. But I know a lot of foreigners stay there too. We have yet to stay there. But it's about 2,000 pesos a night on any given night, or 2,100 pesos, which is like under $40 to stay on the beach in, you know, the most popular destination in the Philippines and Condé Nast Traveler rated best island in Asia year after year, at a place on the beach, clean room. I think they're good sized rooms. There is a swimming pool. They have fire dancers at night. That's just basically absolutely unheard of. So what a tremendous bargain for everything from travel to accommodations to that service of a live-in helper, that you just could not even make anything even remotely near that happen, or even, you know, 10% of that happen in another country. So just wanted to bring you a few amazing savings and value that you can get in this beautiful country that I like to promote, that I've lived in for the last 19 months. And just let you know, there's a lot more where that came from. I'll make another video if I think of a couple more. Just the middle of the night here, just wanted to show you this beautiful shot of Manila, and bring you those 3 amazing bargains that you may or may not have been aware of if you've only been here once, or you haven't been here in years, or you've never been here. Check those out. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and sana all.